after 8 o'clock. It took 10 seasons of applying to The Amazing Race Canada, but once they made it onto the show, two friends from Mount Pearl got all the way to the end. The season finale of the show aired last night on CTV, and while they were oh so close to the win, Colin Rose and Matt Roberts came in second place, narrowly missing out on a big prize, a pair of vehicles, a round trip around the world, and a cash prize of $250,000. Sorry, guys, to talk about all about it now. Colin and Matt are here in studio. Good morning. And again, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to rub it in.
No problem.
So second place, though, still an incredible finish. How does it feel?
Relieving, really. Yeah, it's a relief to finally all be finished and finally be out there, yeah.
I mean, it was definitely a little heartbreaking, of course, in the moment, getting to that final mat and realizing that we came in second and just getting so close to winning. But, as soon as we finished, Matt and I just looked at each other. I think we just said, man, you can't even be upset, just everything that we just did for the last, month. It's once in a lifetime. It's, so we were just happy. We were really proud and just happy with ourselves at the end of the day.
So when did this all take part? When did it all film? Sorry. How long was the lag between when you guys filmed the episode and when it went to air?
Yeah, so it finished from the middle of April till the middle of May, and yeah, that was the end of it.
So we've been holding the secret since, I think, May 18th.
Oh, my goodness.
So it's been a long time.
Yeah.
So I couldn't watch the show last night because I was in bed. Had an early rise this morning. But a little birdie told me that for that final puzzle, you had to remember details from every episode.
Yeah, so the last challenge for the Amazing Race Canada is always a memory challenge based on everything that you've done from the start of the race to the end. And it's a doozy of a challenge, that's for sure.
And Matt, you also had to jump off a bridge to grab a clue?
Yeah,
Was
I had
that
to
crazy?
I had to climb the high level bridge, and then I had to jump off to grab the clue. And thank God I got it because I didn't want to have to climb up there again.
Oh my goodness. So throughout the race, you were at the top of the pack. You also hit the bottom. Did you ever think you'd make it this far?
Going into the race, I think Matt and I always had, it in our mind that we absolutely can win. We can make it to the end. As we got to the starting line and we looked around at all the other teams, we were definitely a little apprehensive because the competitors this season were top notch, like top tier competitors, right? So we were definitely a little apprehensive, but we knew that if we just put one foot in front of the other and just took it one clue at a time, that Matt and I would be able to get to the end of the race.
So what was something that you did on the show that you've always wanted to do?
Oh, God.
Was there a challenge or a place that you visited or a moment?
Well, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was going to say it was cool to visit all parts of Canada that we would never think of visiting and all that stuff. But I think probably almost every challenge on the race were things that I would never sign up to do in my everyday life, right? So, riding a horse upside down or, going to the football arena and, playing with the quarterback and the Rough Riders, that was wild.
Yeah, the challenges were a lot of fun. The ziplining challenge in Miramichi, where I was throwing the balls into the targets in the water below, that was a lot of fun. But, the one that will always stick out in my mind is rappelling down Niagara Falls, the very first leg of the race. That was the very first challenge. That was crazy. It was like, okay, we're on the race. It was a pinch me moment for sure.
Yeah, it made it real.
What's on the flip side of that then? What's something that you'll never do again?
Ukrainian dancing for me.
Yeah. And the horseback riding for me, I guess, would be the thing. I don't need to ride horses ever again.
No, you're done?
No, I'm done now. I'm retired.
So you also both made sure to wear something of Newfoundland, some Newfoundland attire throughout the competition. Why was it important for you both to always showcase where you were from?
Well, in 10 seasons of The Amazing Race, there's only been 2 other teams from Newfoundland that have been represented on the show, and we're the first Newfie boys on the show in 10 seasons, right? So, I mean, for as awesome as Newfoundlanders are, the lack of representation over the last 10 years has been a bit alarming, right? So, we wanted to get on, we wanted to represent, we wanted to, get Newfoundland that W, and we were so close to doing it, but, we're happy.
Yeah.
We're okay.
Even in second place, we're okay.
Exactly, we're okay.
Yeah. Now that it's over, the full season has aired, and you mentioned you got the trip of a lifetime out of it. You went across the country. What's it like to look back on that journey?
You know what? I'm very grateful that it's all videotaped. You know what I mean? That we
Yeah.
get to watch it back and see what gets put together and to be able to relive those memories, right? I mean, there's so much compacted into 1 month of racing that you're racing so much and the adrenaline's going that you don't really pay attention to all of it and get to see it all, right? So, yeah.
I think one of the best things about the whole experience, though, was we went a full month without having a cell phone. So
wow.
it forced Matt and I to be present in the moment,
Yeah.
right? So that was one thing that we'll never do again, going a month without a cell phone, I'm sure. But
Yeah.
that was awesome.
Yeah.
Were you allowed to contact your families, or were you completely cut off?
Yeah, we were completely cut off.
Wow.
Yeah, for an entire
Yeah.
month.
Wow. How did you put the phone down for a month? I don't even know if I could do that.
It's easier than you think, honestly.
Really?
And then when they tell you to start racing, you're so focused on that you're kind of happy that there's no cell phone there and you're just focused in the moment and at the clue at hand, really.
Right. So I have to say, I love traveling. I love my husband. But I feel like if I had to go on a challenge like this, I don't know if we'd make it. There was an incident in Ireland. Neil, I won't say the details, but let's just say that I hold on to all the travel documents now. Are you two still friends after all this?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of
Yeah?
course. Yeah, of course, yeah.
We the whole race, Matt and I don't think we fought one time. It was awesome.
Yeah, no, it was great. Yeah, I mean,
We would get asked so frequently, like, how has this changed your relationship? How have you grown? And we just kept telling everyone it really hasn't changed our relationship at all. We've known each other inside and out for years. We're just thrilled that we finally had the opportunity to get on the race and experience everything. And yeah.
kind of prove people wrong, really.
100%.
And what about dealing with the other contestants? Was there any tense moments between you guys in the middle of the competition?
Between us and the other teams, no,
Yeah.
there wasn't
No.
really any tense moments. I mean, there was definitely tense moments on the show that we got caught in the middle of, but for us, no, nothing.
Yeah, in terms of our relationships with all the other teams, everyone that was on the race was awesome. We have a good relationship with everyone, I think. Yeah, everyone's best kind.
So what's next for you both? Are you applying for any more TV shows?
I don't know. We have to wait and see what happens,
To be
right?
determined
Yeah.
right now, we're going to take a break from this one and kind of just enjoy that ride and see what else the future holds, really.
Absolutely.
That's fair. Well, congratulations again, and good luck if you do apply for another show. Hopefully
so
it won't
much.
take 10 seasons.
That's right.
absolutely.
We'll pull off the W next time.
Colin, Matt, you gave it a good go there. Colin Rose and Matt Roberts, they came in second place on the 10th season of The Amazing Race Canada, and that aired last night.